ago.
I'm sorry, what?
About the Fullerton protest on January 18th, which pointed out that the fact that the mainstream media is centralized around the families must mean that the centralization around the families is harmful to the movement. Now, I'm not sure if I agree with the article or not, but I wanted to make it a point to not embody the reporters that the article was describing.
I see what you're saying. I came and asked him precisely if there was any kind of a general idea about the drug work. That's, because I didn't have an opinion about that. Well, I think that really, because he was a police officer, so has he arrested?
I kind of have an opinion about that subject.
Has he put his hands on people? Because that's why I asked him. Do you think that stop and frisk policy should be first reviewed? I think it should be abolished, but hasn't that not given rise to lots of occurrences of the police brutality? Of course. What was your opinion, dear?
Oh, about what he was saying.
Yeah.
About that the media focuses on the
about
families.
Them doing what they're doing over there to our.
What are they doing over there?
Oh, I thought there was a bunch of cameras.
Oh, okay. That the media focus mostly on the families, but.
What's up, man? Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
But the thing is, like, at that February 18th event, no, January 18th event, there was a lot of, the families wish this, the families wish that, and the protesters were like, no, we wish this other thing.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of like manipulation of you can't protest the way you want to protest.
Yeah, that's always what
because the family wishes this. But I'm sorry, the family's not the only victims here. Okay?
No, right.
And I feel like, that could be my baby, right? Because my son.
That's why I asked. I said that there's so many occurrences.
It could totally be my son. I don't think it's going to be me.
No.
I'm a white woman. That's probably not likely. But I have a son who struggles with mental health issues.
Sure.
Who isn't always clean, doesn't shave, doesn't cut his hair. He's not always in clean clothes.
Right.
Goes out in public. Is my son the next Ron Thomas?
Yeah.
Right?
That's fair.
So, and I mean, but even a mom of any boy, like, is my son gonna be next? Or a guy, or a woman who has a sister, or anyone. Like, we're all victims here.
Yeah, no,
we all have our own way of expressing our outrage.
That's why I asked him. I said there are people out here who could directly get in the front of the police and start cussing them out. There's lots of different tactics like this, and you notice though, there really wasn't much. That was a little bit more specific on that actually.
Yeah.
He was, right?
He wasn't very specific.
The fascists amongst us, so I stay away from the fascists. We're being blamed over for occupying the sidewalk. Who's occupying the street right now? What's going on with you guys? You guys got your bicycles out here. I can't do that. Why do you guys get special privileges? Huh? Why do you guys get to park your bicycles? Why do you get to kill people?
Yeah, why do you get to kill people? Yeah.
Excuse me, officer, have you ever made a drug arrest and put people in cuffs for having a possession of any controlled substance? Have you?
They have badges. They can do whatever they want.
They can do whatever they want. Exactly right. It's no doubt about it.
To get out of jail free card.
I'm telling you, no victim, no crime. If nobody reports anything, then there's no reason for their presence.
It's a monopolized system, man. It's a monopolized system. They have all to get out of jail.
Hi. Hello. How are you?
So true.
I was at the protest a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah,
When
the 18th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was there when they. Well, I didn't actually see it, but I was like I was right there.
Uh-huh.
And I walked up, and they said that they just pulled. The cops just came and like grabbed you.
Yeah.
There's only like 10 of us standing there.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Yeah, we were there at Kelly's Corner.
Yeah.
I was with my friend and the anonymous mask.
Yeah.
And
they kept doing that. They kept pulling up and then waiting. They kept waiting till someone like was walking off into the parking lot and pulling up and grabbing them and putting them in cars and running off. It was like, what
they pulled up in a beige van. A bunch of ununiformed cops jumped out and grabbed my friend. So I went and filmed it because that's what I do. I do live streaming.
Yeah.
And then they're all looking at me and I'm like, oh shit. And they're like, black hat. And I'm like, oh shit. Like,
so
and then they grabbed me.
what were they doing with all those people? They were just grabbing.
They arrested 14 people. Most of us were failure to disperse. although 3 of them were in a car driving away with a child. They had a little girl with them. They pulled over a Jeep.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw them on the ground handcuffed.
Yeah. And a lot of people were leaving. We were talking about leaving. And the only reason I hadn't left is because there were still a few people there.
Why do we have to leave? Why am I any different than those people over there standing on the
Well, I
corner
mean, but we
talking?
actually did leave. Like, so we cannot like talk about why we have to leave or don't have to leave. That's another argument. But we actually had left.
It's like 5 people in a corner standing and talking
Yeah,
near a vigil.
that was it. We were talking. We're standing
Near
there.
like candles where we want to like
Yeah,
be near our friend who died.
yeah. But they're saying, oh, it got violent.
It's religious.
They're saying that it was violent. Like one person was arrested on charges of assault. But so the cops think that this chick decked some lady. That's not what happened. The CBS lady pushed her.
I saw that.
Yeah, and like
But I saw her also. She was sitting in the middle of the street.
Nobody got punched.
I photographed it when they
nobody got
arrested her.
punched. Like it was like a little smack or something.
That's a totally different issue.
Which is like
That's different than someone just standing there filming and getting arrested. That's crazy.
yeah.
I don't agree with that lady that pushed. I don't know why she could push the camera lady.
The
saw
CBS
the
lady
videotape of
pushed
that.
the CBS lady pushed Jordan.
First.
Yes.
Oh, so they
Okay,
edited
I was
that out.
also pushed.
They edited that out.
CBS edited that. Yeah,
That's awesome.
I was pushed by
Thank you, CBS.
ABC pushed me.
Thank you, ABC.
ABC like pushed my shoulder, like physically pushed me out of the way.
Camera person?
The ABC guy. Then he turned around. There was another live streamer behind me. Started yelling at him for pushing me, and then he knocked the phone out of that live streamer's hand.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I'm
Media
gonna hit mute real quick. I don't
See what this is. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.